Welcome back to another episode of Omin Mesa Saga, The Telling. In this episode, we will be concluding the fight with Froster, putting 2 episodes from Omin Mesa into 1 episode of The Telling. The episodes being Power for Destruction and Evil Never Dies. This is part 13. Let's get right into it. The Barak S and Noba finally combine the 7 symbols to recreate the symbol of supreme power. This allows them to form the creature known as Vane Om by combining all their bodies as well. Froster is shocked at this event, not knowing it was even possible. Froster describes what he sees in his mind and tries to understand what is happening. Vane attacks Froster using web-like appendages that spring forth from its body. It tosses Froster around while using Energy Blast when Froster is constricted. Froster finally determines the source of Vane's power and how to separate the creature from the symbol. Froster reaches into Vane's chest with one hand and grasps its head with the other and rips the 2 apart. Vane's head grabs the symbol and flies away, leaving the fused body behind, dead, lifeless on the ground. Froster lunges at Golu, but Golu disappears in a puff of smoke created by Gorth's shadow arts. Golu sees that Star and Stinky have finally arrived with the help of Gorth and Bodos from Sir George's kingdom. Oh, am I going to leave that in? Probably. So Star, Stinky, Gorth, and Bodos fight Froster with haste and force. Froster manages to hold Bodos still, while Star tries to get Golu to help them, but Golu is petrified in terror. Froster rips Bodos' arms off and turns to Stinky. Froster and Stinky talk about what Stinky is, while Golu tells Gorth to take Bodos to a medical facility. Froster and Stinky's conversation has to do with there not being much difference between Mations and Poils, but Stinky is insistent and describes all the differences between Poils and Mations and insists that he is not a Mation. That is the end of Power for Destruction, and we're just going to jump right into Evil Never Dies, because it picks right up. Froster notices that Golu is too scared to fight, so he stops attacking, but demands that Golu fight him one-on-one. Star and Stinky back up to Golu and ask him to try. Froster is stronger than them, and Golu is stronger than them. He should just try. Leave his fears behind. Golu agrees after much taunting from Froster. They exchange a quick set of rules. Rules like stay within a certain boundary of each other. Do not destroy the environment around you. Froster has his own reasons for that, but Golu, it's his planet. He doesn't want his planet destroyed. Also, Froster makes him agree to not using magic, so Golu has to take his cape off. There are a few other rules, like no killing blows. Kind of a real fight. Before Golu can even make a move, Froster charges up an enormously powerful blast of energy that would surely kill Golu. But bam! Froster is struck by an axe made of ice and becomes a frozen solid block. Golu approaches, unsure of what just happened. And then Bushido reveals himself and has a heart-to-heart with Golu about his fear. Bushido trying to tell him that even in the face of fear, we cannot let others suffer, and that is his true test. Bushido thinks that Golu failed his test and wants him to have a good long thought and try it again. Some other time. The next enemy. Because Bushido is forgiving. The council is not. So this is the point where Bushido finally reveals that, oh yeah, Lumen didn't actually kill me for good because the council brought me back to be their leader, whatever. And Golu, Star, and Stinky are the only ones that know because Gorth took Bodos to a medical facility to try to save his life after his arms got ripped off. Bushido leaves, and no sooner does Froster break out of the ice and continue his attack that is interrupted by Tiger Stripes landing a devastating punch to Froster's face, killing him. Tiger approaches Golu and also has his own words of wisdom to give him about being a true leader. And that's the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm out. I'm sorry it's short, but I just went through it as fast as I could.